It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news of this late Sunday night, June 31st, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins out late night, 11 o'clock news and I'm there. Top story at 11 o'clock on this late Sunday night is in Blackburn, Virginia, where two Virginia Tech engineering students have been arrested in connection with the death of a 13-year-old girl who was disgraced last week from her Virginia home set off a frantic 4-day search. Winds stopped at 150 miles per hour, hit 7 Capital. 1 killed when 3 falls in a car on Vestal Avenue in Oak Park, California on Sunday. As of that, ISIS claimed triple bombing and killed at least 45 in Damascus. Secretary of State John Kerry on Sunday addressing an ongoing Syrian conflict, speaking starkly about a humanitarian crisis in which starving villagers have been forced to eat. Some of the ladders cheered for the Sunday's historically liquidated. They returned to Paris face that Judaism's holy site, the West Wall, came from 7,000 miles away. A month-long occupation by armed protesters at a National Wildlife Refuge in southeastern Oregon started out with a demand that two jailed ranchers be freed and that the federal government relinquish 300 square miles to local control for ranching and mining. Iran gives medals to soldiers who captured American Marines. Militants opened fire on residents and set fire at a house in inner city Ben Gurion Saturday before targeting a suicide bombers. At least 6 dead and suspected Boko Haram attack in Nigeria. The Assembly leader of Burma's Battle Democracy, Aung San Suu Kyi, will lead the largest party in the country's legislature when Parliament opens today. A historic moment in a country that has been ruled by military dictators and hypocrisies. The UK's 43-year membership in the European Union comes into the sharper focus in February as Prime Minister David Cameron discovered whether the rest of the bloc will offer him some suspicious concessions to convince the British people it was worth staying. Bonita, California, neighbors in a well-to-do section of San Diego suburb Newman, as Frank says, is a friendly Cub Scout who escaped swimming less than frequently young student in his backyard pool as a decade-long search for Mr. Weather ends in arrest. Ames, Iowa, seeking victory in Iowa. Hillary Clinton has begun channeling the economic engagement of her rival, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, was unapologetic liberal campaign that started in the race ahead of the Monday's caucus ungiven. Minnesota Governor Mark Dayton fainted while speaking at a Department of Defense Sunday evening. The governor was taking a reach responsible for further testing and spent the night there as a precaution. Pittsburgh police shot and killed a suspect who digitally stabbed a killed a K-9 officer. Port Authority police suspected that the suspect drinking in public near Martin Luther King Jr. Yen nurse the biggest one-day fall versus U.S. dollar over year. China data not bad enough to provide a lift to safe haven yen. DOJ surprised rate cuts because global bonds yield slower. China's official trade gave soon conditions to trade at a record 6 months and index of spirit was continued to hold up, illustrated the divergence in the true speed economy. Singapore oil prices dropped early on Monday after China and South Korea posted surprisingly weak economic data on worries of the prospect of a coordinated production cut by a leading crude exporter seem remote. Researchers at the University of Washington have shown that the phase of the moon have a series of active rain patterns across the globe. The European Space Agency is moving to improve its communication system in space using lasers, which have been the potential to transmit information more efficiently. The proposal that our social system harbored an aircraft and went about 10 times more massive than Earth, certainly established says NASA, but the agency calls it no planet has yet been detected. In Recife, Brazil, for scores of the women in the epicenter of the Zika outbreak, Brazil enjoy a pregnancy has given away. It appeared to spawn close to the city of Recife, panic and struck maternity ward since Zika, a mosquito-borne virus has been detected. In Bern, Switzerland, a conjoined twins may have made history after a successful separation according to Swiss doctors. A new study suggested that women with obesity and diabetes may have increased risk of giving birth to children and autism. Doctors have urged women to maintain a healthy weight before becoming pregnant. It won't be easy and it gets to the winning period anytime soon, but President Obama's challenge to launch a moonshot ever to cure the disease is well-timed, says leading cancer researchers. Here. In Putney, Vermont, a worker fired at 471 River Road and shed fire sent into a vehicle near a mobile home. Here. Your calendars on now 11:04 p.m. on this late Sunday night. Here's time now for a travel report. Here. Okay, let's figure out in the ocean thing here, where it's looking good in highways and byways of it on here. 195 in the eastbound side, we get an accident here on 195 in the eastbound side in Seekonk between exits 1 and 2 in Seekonk. So expect some delays in Seekonk. Rehoboth section, only a few delays there. I-84 in the westbound side of North Connecticut, also before I-91 in North Connecticut here. I-95 in the northbound side, we get an accident in Connecticut here. Just after exit 52, which is Route 100 in East Haven, Connecticut, so expect some delays here. And on I-287 in the eastbound side, in White Plains, we get an accident around I-95, so expect some delays here. Route 24 in the southbound side, a little slow around Route 123 in Brockton, so expect a few delays. 180 in the southbound side of the Sumner Tunnel to the Lowell Callan Tunnel is looking good. Mass parking changes to 293.95 in Worcester. It's a little slow here. Everett Turnpike up in National Ave Street, the accident after Route 101A in Amherst Street, so expect some delays around the Everett Turnpike here. But Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine now is looking good here. Okay, look at that New York City vicinity here. Cross Bronx Expressway, it's a little slow here. Between I-87 and 278 here. Long Island Expressway, a little slow in Brooklyn here. And now, Brooklyn Bridge is on the eastbound side, a little slow. And 478 is a little slow before the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel here. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here. Second State Parkway getting the accident here after I-84 in Hillside Lake, so expect some delays here. The freeway's looking good from New York to City all the way to Buffalo and then Buffalo to Erie here. Okay, let's take a look at MBTA alerts here at 11:06 p.m. here. Subway system is looking good here. Commuter rail and the ferries, they are looking good. Peter telling us time, now 11:07 here on this late Sunday night. There's time off a weather report. And it looked like the taste of April weather on the final day of January 31st. Final day of January 2016 as it was a spring-like day. And look at that radar here. It shows some rain showers east of Middlebury, Vermont, and northwest of Rutland, Vermont, and some minor rain showers from east of Marpole, Vermont, stretching up into northwest New Hampshire, and stretching east of St. Johnsbury, Vermont here. And some patchy rain showers around the Mount Washington area, New Hampshire here. Now the rain showers off the down East Main and stretching off St. John, New Brunswick here. Sleet and rain here. From east central Maine, stretching up into the northwestern portions of Maine. Snow showers up in the northern Maine around Fort Kent and west of Caribou here. And some sleet around the Moosehead Lake region of Maine here. Rain showers running in the Quebec City area here. And stretching near Montreal here. Okay, let's take a look at a 7-day forecast. It goes like this here. For tonight, it's going to be partly fog after 4 a.m. Otherwise, most clouds going about 39 degrees. Stopping at about 5 to 7 miles an hour. By Monday, isolated showers after 2 p.m. Pitch fog before 7 a.m. Otherwise, plus clouds about 59 degrees. Southwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Coming west in the afternoon, just based to 20%. By Monday night, most clouds going about 31 degrees. Light west wind. For Tuesday, sun clouds about 46 degrees. Cloud wind coming down for 5 to 8 miles an hour in the morning here. So that should rain after 5 a.m. Most clouds going about 32 degrees. East wind about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Just based to 30%. For Wednesday, rain may after 7 a.m. 155 degrees. And Bridgewood was just based to 90%. When that rain likely may move before 8 p.m. Most clouds going about 40 degrees. Just based to 6%. For Thursday, most of the forecast got about 48 about 28 degrees. Friday, parts of the forecast got about 37 about 24 degrees. Saturday, most of the forecast got about 38 about 25 degrees. And for Sunday, a chance of rain, most clouds got about 39 degrees. Just based to 30%. Currently not 45 and fair and humidity 90%. And that is going to be it for our Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Sunday night, January 31st, 2069. Peter will be over tonight with a good bad night. I'll see you tomorrow morning with a more important. Good night.